Let's see. So, hello YouTube. My name is Amy, and today we're just playing some online chess. Rapid, and I haven't uploaded anything in over a month, and I have no good reason to other than I was living life. Not really super excitedly. I finally got off of training at work, and now I'm on my own. Not that I wasn't on my own during training, but now it is official. And today I was feeling like I could do well on chess today. And I will say that I put a tad more work into studying chess this past month than I had in a while. And let me turn off the sound because it kind of bothers me to hear the clicking all the time. So, pretty familiar with this setup. I kind of like it, actually. And I think I like it because I'm familiar with it. But of course, I like to get that fianchetto in the corner. And I kind of wish my earphones were plugged in. Because I do feel a lot more focused. Or I don't know. Something about listening to music while playing chess helps a ton. So I'm opening up the E square, E2 for my knight. And then I'm really curious, very excited to see what's going to happen. So, as I mentioned, knight to E2. I'm also going to castle. There is no rush. Eventually, I want to kind of do like D4. But F4 is also a possibility. I'm not sure which one I prefer, or I couldn't tell you why one is better than the other. I mean, at this point, I'm just going based on personal preference. Eh, hmm. Okay. So I'm gonna go with F4 just because there's less pressure than D4. And let's get this pawn out of the way and then just kind of inflate our center. Let's see what happens. And it is freezing cold in Tennessee, so hopefully my heater isn't too loud. 1800. I feel like I can handle this. Let's see. I think another move that, might be annoying might be bishop to g4, pinning this knight. So I'm going to consider h3 possibly to remove that possibility, but I'm very curious what's happening here. What is black thinking about? They might be thinking about the direct confrontation with the pawn on f4. Maybe they'll take. If they do, my intention is to replace that pawn with a knight, because I feel like it just feels like a good central square for the knight, right? I don't know. And I feel like it's good because in order to kick the knight away, you would have to do something risky, like move a kingside pawn, which I don't think would be a very good idea. It'd create a lot of weaknesses. So I'm feeling, there it is. Let's see. H3, let's immediately contest. And it is so tempting to just push that. But let's just hold on here for a minute. Let's hold on. Oh man. You know what? Let's just go ahead and take this, and we are going to inflate the center. Right? You know, we might be able to do some d4 to d5 sort of stuff right here. I don't know. I don't know. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. Obviously, we can't give the knight this square. We're inflating. Where are they going? Could go here. Don't know how to feel about that. But let's also keep in mind that this diagonal is open. Let's also keep in mind this pen is possible. But I think this, kind of hard to tell. Which one's the priority? I don't know. But at 1800, I trust nothing crazy is going to happen. Right. It's 2 hits. And it's kind of hard, I think, to tell if maybe like taking a pawn's appropriate. I'm not sure simply because I know that if I take the pawn on b7, this pawn is a goner as well. So maybe... Okay. I'll take I'll take it. Let's do it. What are they gonna do? Yeah. And then I think eventually we are going to park. Okay, that's just I don't think that's a very good move. I could just take that. Right? Could take this. Okay. Okay. If we take here, this guy's moving. You know what? Let's just make this interesting. Let's make this interesting. All right. To take with the queen. Do I take the queen? I mean, the queen's defended. I could just go ahead and take this bishop. I have decent control, light squared stuff. I mean, maybe they'll take. It seems correct. Yeah, that is a strange move. That is a weird move. Huh. Well, we might as well take the pawn. I don't really feel like there's a lot that can be done with it, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I have a feeling maybe the rook might be coming to d8. And if we take the pawn, we take the pawn, we get checked. That's fine. There it is. I'm going to... It's tempting to go here. But then c5 is a possibility. So I'm just going to go right here. Possibly rook b1, but I feel like it's not much of a threat. And I'm thinking about what can I do with my bishop. Kind of a difficult, weird spot. Yep, there is that c5. We absolutely could, but I think maybe we need a few more moves. Few more moves. Doesn't that become a target? Kinda. Yeah, it's a target now. I imagine the queen would move, right? To be worried about that or not, I don't know. I think that's just, is that just a free pawn? I guess it kind of looks like that way. All right, now things are getting kind of worrisome. I feel like I have a good lead, but I don't want to be bold about it because I have this theory the moment I feel like I have a game, that's when I lose it. I guess I could have just taken that. Damn it. And I'm feeling a little panicky. Gotta be careful. Mm-hmm. That's a interesting move, and I think I can block with the knight here. I don't know if that's the best move though. Don't know that it is. Pawn's still available. It just seems inappropriate to go for it now. Inappropriate. Nothing can kick me right now. They have to take to move this. Or they have to move the bishop somewhere. Oh man. I'm getting excited. We could absolutely take that just to demoralize my opponent. Just for that. Oh. But I'm also considering maybe taking a look here. I don't know. I'm thinking about this square. How do I get there? Do efficient, do something interesting. I don't know. But my opponent is lower on time. I have double the time. We have to be winning. I'm curious if they take, what would I take with? I'm thinking maybe the rook, actually. Thinking the rook. Mainly, what is that move? It's a weird move. All right. Say we go here. Say our opponent sacks, take with the rook. We have a few threats right there. I don't feel like that's the strongest move though. I could absolutely just take this, but that just doesn't seem like an important piece. It's not really doing a lot. I could trade out of fear and probably do well. You know what? I'm kind of liking the boldness of this idea. Let's see a sack. Let's see Black move some of the pawns in front of his king. Let's see him retreat or do something. Let's see some interesting tactics. I don't know. Obviously can't kick, takes this. I don't know. I don't think I'm super worried about that. Don't think I am. I think if they did something like this. Okay, now we're on. Whoa. Okay. We might win on time. Maybe. I don't feel like that does anything. Does it do anything? I don't think so. Let's not panic. Let's bring this back. Let's bring it back. We got time. We got this. I could take that, but I'm just going to go here. Sweet. Okay, now let's check out the accuracy of that game. 80.4? That's okay. They played well. All right, 1831. Oh, I guess we're doing white again. And we're playing against a 1700. Let's see what's going on here. Every time I see e6, I'm gonna go for like a firm grip on the center. I'm really hoping for an early knight f6 because I feel I do pretty well with that. That seems a little early. I'm not gonna worry about it. Part of me really wants to get this out. We're gonna pay patiently with patience. Yep. Again, I really want to go there, kind of break something, you know, just kind of make it look ugly, but I'm just going to be patient. I'm just going to open up G3, get my fianchetto in. Wow. An early attack. I'm not super worried about it. Not worried at all. Check is possible. It was possible a move ago, but I didn't really feel like it did anything. And this is not a new variation. Check possible here. Knight goes to... I'm just going to castle. That's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. So, let's go ahead and see this commit. I'm trying to think. I think I want to go here. And I'm not worried about this diagonal at all. This bishop is not covered. I don't think they really want to open this up because I'm going to let them have the next few pawns. If they try to gobble them, like, I'm not worried. Not at all. I'm looking at this. Hmm. Let's put a little more pressure on, right? You're not gonna take. I'm gonna get kicked, apparently. Any tricks? If I go here... Wait a minute. What if I take here? Takes... No, if it take... Um... I guess the question is, do I go here? Yep, let's do that. Maybe the knight takes, or I get the bishop. Seems like a pretty good deal. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna take that. I don't know that I like that move. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna trade off and, you know, maybe kind of push. I do wonder about here, but I can pin that right there. Okay. Let's just go here. Maybe that knight will think about going here. Maybe. Okay. How is this gonna look? I'm cool with that. This is not an easy game at all. I'm hoping that white is going to evacuate the light squares so I can kind of come up and just have an extra move. It just feels, I think it's just a better idea to have my queen looking like she's doing something. But I might have to rain check on that check because then this could move if the queen moves out of that spot. So, I don't know. Very, very challenging game, I think. But I will say there's a benefit that if the knight goes into f7, the pin. A pin. I'm curious. Curious. If I go here, knight goes here. Maybe just taking would be best. Check just doesn't really seem to do as much. Doesn't seem to do as much. If this goes back, then all of a sudden I can go here. So let's see what that might look like. I might regret it, I don't know. And they move out of the way. Okay, that's an option. Could we still... We could take it. I'm also worried about kind of... okay. Kind of worried about this hole. But I'm gonna swap it off and then maybe move here. Yeah. Not feeling super great about this game. I think White's gonna try to swap things off, and I think a lot of the... Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Might be a bad idea, but let's go. Let's go here. I want this diagonal, right? Not this diagonal. I want this line. The e-file. Let's do that. What can they do? Check. Aiming for what? If I go here, I think they're going to drop this here, right? But let's go ahead and move this out of the way. All right. I haven't opened the file, but what do I do with it? Let's think about ways of limiting this knight. Strong knight. A bishop kind of sucks. Taking some space here. I don't think I missed anything just yet. Takes... Alright, well this is a pain in the butt. What a pain. I could go here. I'm gonna hang out right there because I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Let's just try to open things up a little bit. All right. Not a lot of places I can go here. I don't see any checks. There is this. Beautiful. It was tempting to go there for a minute, but I was like, no, that's not helping me. Let's just take this. We're going here. Let's just do check. No, I don't want to block my bishop in. So let's go here. Let's make the king kind of chain himself to this pawn. And then I really need to let my bishop get to work, kind of picking these off. It is stressful. Or I can make room here. There's not really anything that can protect this. So I'm thinking we got this, but it's gonna be a bit of work and hopefully I don't lose on time. It's gonna be work. Or maybe I should have gone there. Yeah, I think I should have. That's okay. This is gonna be so hard. I'm gonna hope for a mistake. Okay, let's think about what's going on here. So, this knight's pretty good. I hate that. I hate that. I need to allow the rook to get on the back rank to cover these pawns. I'm mostly worried about this pawn. I'm going to attack the chain. Attack the chain. Can't stay there all the time. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. I think I'm gonna like lose on time. If I go here, takes. Oof. Let's not panic. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, this is not. This is not happening. Alright, we resign. Yeah, I will play another. That was good. No mercy this time. I lost more points than I accumulated in my 32 minutes of playing. I'm gonna say they got lucky. Alright, so it's good to be black. I much prefer being black over being white. I guess it's very telling that I need to improve. I think it's because being white feels more positional. And I'm not 100% there yet. I'm not always understanding the nuances of the position. And it's just going to take more time. It's going to take a lot of time. But it's going to be fine. They must not have seen this move before, but the correct move was probably, well, it's too late for the correct move at this point. You just choose what you want to lose and up a pawn, I think. Just up a pawn. Though, I think if I was in this position, I'd probably want to keep the bishop on. But no, I don't think that's it. I'm thinking. Let's go here. That cannot be a great move. I don't remember that being a good move ever. Ever. I could just win a tempo, but I'm thinking let's do something bigger than that. Let's go here. Pin. Let's make it unattractive to castle. Or, though I guess technically they're not pinned. They could always move. I don't really think that does anything. Unless they're planning on doing something like this, but... let me think about this. There is time. Time to keep making moves. I don't have to take that immediately. This could always move away or something. If so, that's fine. But I'm thinking e5 is coming. Maybe this will show up. I mean, I feel like that's not really much of a threat to worry about. That seems like a pretty subtle move. Let's go ahead and go for it. I think I should just take that. But I'm also wondering if they plan on castling long. I think I need to clarify the board. It's so cold in this room. So cold. Ooh, what just happened? They declined. I think I'm gonna win a pawn. Alright, well that's not the right move. That's not it at all. I can't keep the pawn. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to find like a way that what is their best response on I think just moving the queen is what you gotta do. And I know I probably should have like gotten rid of one of these pawns like ages ago. Or not pawns, but knights. But I just like adding pressure. I don't feel like that would be a terrible move, but I think at that point I'm just looking to trade and keep a pawn up. Do I take... I'm just gonna take with the knight. This is fine. This is fine. I'm opening up c6 to... Okay, now. Let's go... I could take here, but I don't want to open up. I don't want to open this up. So let's just... We'll plan on taking, I think. Let's go ahead and add this. here so we're not hanging. So we're not hanging. Eventually queen go into a5. Maybe. What happens? What's gonna happen there? Not afraid of that, actually. I really don't care. Nothing to be worried about. This is something to consider. But I could also just hop around. I'm feeling pretty good. This is looking pretty familiar for me. Pretty familiar. Though I could also just allow that to be taken. Take here, a2. They take the knight, and it's difficult, I think. I think I get some kind of compensation. I think. Okay. All right, what do we want to do here? What do we want to do? What if I could just shoot this up? That's tempting. I don't know it's the best move. I mean, this is loose. That's weak. Okay. And I'm cozy. That doesn't really do anything. There it is. I could just open this up. Let's see what happens. All right, down a pawn. I'm just waiting for this queen to move. Thinking rook to b8. I got time to move. I do. I have time, I think. And maybe I shouldn't feel optimistic, but I do feel okay. I still feel okay. Still feel fine. Yup. Let's open up the bishop. Let's kick. Let's not mess this up. What are they gonna do? I mean, maybe they'll go here, but that's just wrong. That's just wrong. There's really nothing to do but to take. I don't know. That's also wrong. That's also wrong. Let's make this... I could. I absolutely... Let's just do it. It looks fun. Could take here, or... I could, but I don't know. I just kind of want to have a little bit more going on. All right, fine. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm calming down. I'm pushing. That is my goal. It was my goal. I got this. Oh my god. What is happening? I think we got like a mate in one. We got mate in one. What's up, Nirma? This game was stressful, and now it's over. Well, that was good. That was good. And I do need to win all my elo back from this guy, so I will accept. What's up? Hi. Oh, good. White. Here we go again. You know, I'm telling you guys, I feel better as black. Black, I think those are the sort of games to get my heart pumping. Oh, let's do this. The McCanas Carl, my absolute favorite. Absolute favorite. I think it's my favorite because I feel like I do well. And I'm just going to take with the C pawn because I want to create a strong center. Here we go. We're adding pressure. They shouldn't be afraid. Let's connect the dots. Connect 3. I'm gonna hang out. Oh, let's not hang my queen. Let's not do that. Fine. Fine. I'm just gonna hang out right here. There can be no opening of b7. I'm gonna get my knight out next. We're going to pen. Actually, I guess we'll just go ahead and go for the pen. Let's do it. Let's do it. And they are trying to get out. Can't let that happen. Absolutely not. And I'm thinking next. I'm feeling pretty secure, actually. Feeling pretty dang secure. Like, I'm going to win. Yeah. All that stuff's gonna happen. I think. Let's go here. What a puzzle. I was thinking about maybe bringing the queen to f6. You know, obviously knight moves, or rook goes there, or, you know, they go here. Something like that. Something like that. Maybe bishop to d3, just get that out. I'm hoping the queen goes out somewhere. Yeah, I will. I'm down to play a game. I'm down to play. I don't know that that move does anything. Let's go there. We're gonna at least mess up castling, right? No, 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 no. That can't be it. That can't be the move. It's tempting to go there, but let's just hold on and get some more pieces. Get more pieces going. If I go... There's a fork here if I can manage it. That's the only thing. If I can reroute... Part of me is like, maybe I should just take here. What would take back? I think I'll, I think maybe I'll castle first. Yep, let me just be safe. There is time. Okay, they're trying the fianchetto, but what can I do about that? Could push up. Oh my god, my brain. My brain is saying, just stop. Maybe we should open. Yeah, let's just see what happens. I got a few attacks. Let's open up the center. That's a possibility. I mean, it is, but it's not good. So where are they going? We're just going to open this up. Yep, I think we're doing pretty good. I could just check. Oh my god, I got options. I could undouble my pawns. Oh my god. Let's see. All right, we could just take that. I mean, I guess they'll go, where will they go? I don't know. It seems like the least exciting move, but it's a move. I think we're pretty good. Oh man. Obviously, it could check, but I don't feel like that is the best. I couldn't tell you what the best is right now, but I'm thinking I probably could have taken that. Hmm. Let's trade. I don't know. My brain is broke. That doesn't seem right. If I go here, takes check. Okay, okay, okay. If I take here, no, I don't think that works. Let's go there. Let's go here. Let's. Hmm. Let's. I mean, let's just pin. My brain's breaking. I'm like, this is fine. This is okay. I don't think that's a good move. Could just take that. Could just win the game. Why not? Why not? I'm gonna take this pawn. You know what? I should have damn taken that. I should have taken that. I guess I could always move here. I'm a little worried. What's gonna happen? This is fine. I have a feeling they're gonna do something like this. I wasn't expecting that. All right, all right. Oh, geez. Wait, I don't know. Let's see. Do we have a challenge? All right. Nirma, go ahead and send the request. Go ahead and send the request. Though it's very tempting to take this one because it's rated. Let me know if you're gonna send one, all right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, okay. I'll wait. All right. Those are some good games. My confidence was tanked after that first one. I shouldn't have been. I gotta watch my mindset. Yeah, that was kind of a messy game. So let me look at that one over. Yeah, we can be friends. 80.2, which, you know, that's like a C. That's not terrible. And we were doing pretty good for a while. All right, here it is. What is this? 15 and 10? Let me exit out of here. There we go. 15 minutes, all right. I don't really play 15-minute time frame too often, so this will be interesting. All right, King's Pawn opening. I've been playing the Modern Defense for like 2 years now, so once I get through my book, I'm gonna switch to something else, but I haven't decided yet. And it's kind of premature to be talking like this. I think I'm only like 20% of the way done. 20%. I still have many variations to work on. Whoa. Let's try to have you develop me. Nope, nope. He moved the same piece twice. It's actually frowned upon. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go with my A6, B5 setup, I think. Just taking some space on the queen side, I guess. I don't think my bishop's in the best place for this setup, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, we got increment. I like how in this game, if I win, it's +0, but if I lose, it's -16. Very reassuring. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and take with this, because I don't really want to lose castling rights. I think I can handle what you got coming. I think I can. Yep, this is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get castled. I'm not loving these pawns, but you know. I think we can survive. I think we can. All right. So now we got this pawn kind of covered. Hmm. Well, I guess that's good to think about. I don't know. I'm thinking I could just take. I could. Yeah. I could just allow that. Or I could, maybe not worry about it. How about, no, do I want to get crazy? Kinda do. You know what? Let's just do it safe. Let's just be safe. And it doesn't look good at all that I blocked in my bishop, but you know, it's gonna work out. All right, I finally got kicked off, and now I gotta figure out someplace better to put my knight. Going to f6 with the intention of d5. That looks pretty good to me. Though I do wonder. Eventually, like, this will not be a target. Eventually, this is going somewhere. I guess it's technically still a target there, but it's fine. It's fine. There's a lot of nothing happening right now. Up a pawn, hoping to keep a pawn. Kind of got all my pieces blocked in, so that's not great, but I think this is going to be a-okay. Let's go here. Opens up my bishop. I got plenty of spaces to hop if I get kicked around by pawns. Yeah, this is good. What does that mean? What does it mean? Close one bishop, open another. Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay. Whoa. Whoa. Well, that was sneaky. What was I thinking? I gave you an entire piece. Well, that's shameful. Wow. Good move. But I'm feeling confident that I got this. I got this. I got a nice juicy rook in the corner for you. You know, I think we're playing for some kind of compensation. I really wasn't expecting that move, actually. That seems to be the theme of today. Seems to be the theme. And I'm not giving up my light square bishop. Let's not do that. Um. Hmm. All right. I'm not in the mood to be like windmilled, so this is fine. You're picking up some steam, but I think I got this. I think I got this. Nice juicy rook over here for you. All right, bringing in more pieces. Hmm. This is still okay. Definitely not my finest game, that's for sure. Good move. Good move. Good move. Let's get this out here. This is just a mess. A mess. Whew. Listen, if I lose on my elo, I'm gonna cry. I pretty much hung my queen, but you know, maybe I got this. I got this. You know, just a queen down, that's all. He is not satisfied. want to go right here, I guess. Yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe. What a mess. I think I should have just taken that. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Kind of in a bind. All right, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. What happens? Do I just lose? I can't believe this. Hmm. Imagine rerouting just to go right there. Let's think about this. Yeah, there's really nothing. There is nothing. Yep. Why what? Oh. All right, we gotta resign. All right. So, no. I needed 16 more points from you, okay? So, let me get my 16 points from you back. I worked too hard. Alright, alright. Maybe I should drink more of this coffee. You did good. Let's see what you got. Oh, these 15 minutes are kind of killing me, especially with the extra time increment. Will auto abort in 7 minutes and 6 seconds. We're going to go ahead and go for some direct confrontation. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. What do I want to go with? Goes for the pin. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Perfect. Looking like you're gonna Fianchetto your bishop. There is no castling just yet. That's nice. That is very nice. I'm thinking it would be pretty nice to like keep castling delayed maybe. Maybe that'll be my strategy. Maybe. Can I apply pressure? Let's see what happens. What happens? Oh, shit. I get no points if I win. Mm-mm-mm. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Nope, 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 nope. Hmm. Yeah, it wasn't a good move on my part, but wasn't a good move. I guess I have to give my stuff back. So let's just go. There's no check. There's not a lot. I'm just gotta give it back, I guess. Let's go here. Hmm. Sure. Sure, sure. Weird move. Let's throw some pawns out. I feel like I don't need those, right? Okay. Hmm. Well, I'm not gonna let that open up. Let's see. I don't feel like you're playing like a 700. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna review this game and we're gonna see what the accuracy is looking like. We are going to see. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. What is that about? Hmm. Game review. All right, Mohammed. I'm gonna have to say you are certainly cheating because there is no 700 that's playing like that. So my question is why you got to do that? Why you got to do that? All right, so chat, do you feel like a 700 normally plays with 96.3% accuracy? So let's go to the previous. Let's go to the previous games. Let's see. Yep, Muhammad, you're totally cheating because no 700 plays 97.4 on a game with 29 moves. With 29 moves, no 700 makes perfect moves. So with that being said, I'm sorry, but you're 700 and you're playing 96.3, 97.4. That doesn't happen unless A, you're actually not at 700, or B, you're cheating. Because that just doesn't happen. So, I mean, and I should have caught that earlier. But we shall not play you anymore because that is cheating. Nobody plays like that. No 700 plays like that. And my only regret is that I wasted time playing, really. Like, you can't play a 40 move game and checkmate at 700. It just doesn't happen. But it is what it is, and for some reason in chess.com we do have this issue. Hmm. Let's see. Castle, I think we'll survive this. Alright, so that move doesn't really do anything. Neither does that move do anything for me, but he looks good. So, getting our pieces out. Trying to get unstuck. Trying to play real chess. I got a few ideas. Alright, takes the piece. Gotta retake that. Hmm. What can I do here? Maybe we can look at this. I don't really know what that does right now. It seems good. Opens up the bishop, supports the pawn. I'm just gonna go ahead and see if we can't break this up a little bit. Pen, I'm thinking. Alright, let's get this out. And it's really not much of a threat. It's just looks good. Okay. Okay, now I'm feeling okay about this game. I think. Okay. So, should I take this? Check. Hmm. Thinking about taking maybe with the rook. Just to conserve the check right here. We could check here. The knight moves. That's mate. King moves. Maybe we would take this. Takes. Takes. You know, and I think we might have another mate threat coming. Maybe? Hmm. Interesting. Let's just go here with the check. We're taking here, here. Guess they could move this up here. Not the end of the world. Not the end. Okay, where's the mate? Where is it? Queen here, I think. Could I just... I was thinking, couldn't I just... If I'd taken with the queen, pawn takes, check. No, that doesn't work. King goes there. But I could sack now and do mate. Or if this moves right here, takes mate. Hmm. Well, that makes things more complicated. It certainly does. Mm-mm. I guess we can go ahead and kick this. But I'm not sure. This rook being here is kind of throwing me off. Takes. Ah, yeah, I guess I got nothing. Guess I got nothing. Hmm. Let's do this. What happens? You know, I think that doesn't really do anything. Oh my god. Can't believe I did that. And I can't believe I allowed that to be hung. Oh man. That's bad. Pretty bad. Okay, what's going on here? Could go here and just trade things off. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Hmm. Yeah, I think you do need to resign after something like that. Dang. There's not really much that can be done. Resign. And that was fair and square. Alright, I think I got this. We have the Caro-Kann, isolated Queen's Pawn. Okay. Hmm. Castling. Taking the center. Just kind of getting in there. Ooh, I hung a piece, but I think that'll be okay. Taking a look here. Oh no. Oh man. What was my blunder? 87.5 is not too bad. My blunder was... Yeah, okay, that was pretty obvious. Pretty obvious. I think I was just moving fast. And back with English. Maybe. So I think my goal here is really to get to like mid 1850s. So I think I can handle that. 3 pawn attack, that's fun. Or is this the 3 pawn attack? I'm not sure. But I think it's important that I should have developed the bishop first over the knight. And then try for a c5 break. I'm not sure if I want to try for it right now. I might. There it is. I'm just going to hop over here. Where else can this... Where can this guy go? He can go all the way over here. And I would gladly take that. King loses castling rights. I could take in the center, but I think I'm just going to counter. If they take, I think we can castle and continue with development. Or they can just push, give us a pawn. We can double our pawns, then castle. Or they can push on f5, give us a pawn. That's a weird move. I'm going to go ahead and castle. So, best move, what's the best move? Let's just go ahead and get right here. All right, let's go maybe here. Pinned takes. I don't think that move really does anything. But I'm going to go ahead. Might even just take this. Maybe. See about this. I guess I could have just taken that. I think I just need to be patient here. I mean, if they want to trade, we trade. So let's just go ahead. Push. That's a pretty good bishop. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that move. They're kind of looking here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that, I guess. Okay. Yeah, this is a tougher game, for sure. For sure. For sure. Let's see. I might be down to give up that pawn, maybe. Trying to figure out how to get over. I don't know. I really don't want to give up, like, but I just have to. I might just have to. Let's just go right here. We can look at this. Pawn for a pawn. Okay, don't want to do that. Okay. Steal, I can go, I guess I can't. What if I go check? Check, what happens here? Hmm. What if we put the rook here? I'm also thinking about this square right here. But it might work because my rook is covering this. But I'm also just thinking about lifting this up. But I feel like I'm going to end up trapping myself. Yep, so let's go here. Maybe I'll see that. But I don't think I should worry about it. It's getting dangerous. I'm going to go right here, I think. Hopefully I don't regret that. That's dangerous. Hmm. Very dangerous. Well, I don't know if that I want to even let that open up. I really don't think I do. I don't think I do, but what choice do I have? We'll go right there. Hopefully I don't regret it. I might. I don't know. I got some time if they decide to trade off their rooks. I got some time. Oh man. Let's go there. I don't think that's a good move. Whew. Maybe I have time. I don't know. I don't know if I do, but I need to get this into the game. Hmm. Whoa. Okay. What does it look like? That's not good. Let's, this isn't good either. So what about this? Oh my god. Let that work. Oh, Lord. This is, this is very stressful. Let's go here. I guess the queen... Does the queen have to go there? Seems like it. And then what if I go here? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I thought I had something. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know. Would this be it? Oh my god. Oh. 18, 12. What's the accuracy here? 78.2. Reasonable. That was a very close game. And I almost thought about like doing something like this. But I guess that could have happened. I don't know. I think it would have worked out. It looked like it was going to work out. Okay. E3, bishop E3. So I'm thinking maybe we're going to do like the A6, B5 kind of structure. Maybe develop my bishop instead of knight this time. But I think it also really depends on like where are these knights going. So with the knight being on C3, I think we could do this. So standard line. What's up, Stockfish? How are you? See, right now I just kind of want to work on getting some elo. So that's my goal right now is 1850. That'll be more higher than what I started with today. So I think if I lose like 2 games in a row, I'm done. So that's how I'm feeling about it. These kind of structures worry me a little bit, but we'll see what happens. I think if they go for the push, I'm going to try to capture this bishop. Because I think the doubling of the pawns, or at least just getting rid of it. Well, I guess I can't do it now. Cannot do it now. I'm going to go ahead and castle. And I'm disappointed that I didn't... No, did I do what I was supposed to do? I think so. I think everything looks all right. I'm thinking... I'm thinking maybe... Knight to d7. I'm kind of curious if there's gonna be any pawn pushing action, but I think it'd be okay if there was. But my goal is just to break out with c5, you know, take with the knights, or take with the pawn, recapture. Oh my gosh, if I can talk. My goal is to go here. And then c5. If, you know, there is that sort of, what's the word? Capture, then I'm thinking, I mean, all I can do is take with the pawn, you know, and maybe I can dream about trapping this piece. And they're thinking about taking my dark squared bishop. So, not super thrilled about that, but I think we'll be fine as long as we take control of these dark squares. And that's really what we gotta do. Yep, I still have a while to go before I master this. Like, I'm mentally prepared that this dark squared bishop is going to be gone. I'm not going to be able to use it, which it'll be okay. It's gonna be fine. Well, I got 9 minutes and 31 seconds on my clock. My opponent is burning through time. You know, win is a win at this rate. So I went to the movie theater a few weeks ago and I watched 28 Years Later. What was it called? The Bone Kingdom or something like that. But I wouldn't say it was a good movie, but I would say that it was good enough. A few parts were pretty cheesy, and I need to think about this. I'm thinking I'm just gonna migrate my pieces right over here. the plan has changed with the castling oblong. But I think it was the first movie where I saw Ralph Fiennes? Fiennes? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. That was a misclick. As someone other than Voldemort. So he still really looks pretty Voldemorty, but I think it wasn't a bad movie. A little strange, but not bad. And I still have quite a bit of. Are you currently competing with an opponent? Yeah, someone online. Yes, I am. I'm a little triggered because I'm pretty sure I encountered my first cheater on chess.com. So I'm a little triggered. And I think I'm annoyed because the games were like 15-minute increments. So definitely more time consuming. And I don't know, it just seemed weird. There it is. There's the trade-off. We're making moves. It's coming. And I'm not even fully developed yet, so I'm feeling a little bummed. Not even fully developed. And they're already trying to open it up. Can't have that. Can't have that at all. So I'm just gonna put that there for I'm not sure that I have control over this game, but we'll find out shortly. You know, I think my opponent is probably gonna have a weird time with development too. I really need to get this in. But I'm not sure if I really need to move this. I feel like I do. I feel like I do. Yes. This guy's really thinking. I hope he just does like G5, because then that's the end of that. Until like F3 starts rolling, then I might have to worry a little bit. But I'm thinking my next move will probably be B7. But I'm thinking we're gonna win this on time because, you know, I will be very impressed with my opponent if they find a checkmate in 2.5 minutes. That'd be some beautiful bullet stuff. Alright. Alrighty. I'm just gonna put this here. Not my favorite move, but I think it kind of quickly plugs up this attack. I don't want to worry about it. I don't love that the knight can come there. I don't love that at all, but you know, my next move will be B7, I think, unless something crazy has to be dealt with. And pressure is mounting. Okay, so coming here clearly. Clearly. Trying to get right here. And this is the pressure. This is the problem with like H5. But I think at this point, I could wait for them to come, or I can just go ahead and do my own thing. We'll go ahead and take here. It looks weird. I'm really gonna need this right here to prevent this. I'm so worried about that. I think it's gonna be easier to deal with when I have I don't know. I just know that it just feels like the right move to go right there, but I know that that's going to be what my opponent thinks about. Oh, man. So we have a few things we can do. I got a minute. A minute. I don't really think that's that good of a move, but, if you think so. To each their own. What does that do? Maybe that is a scary move. I don't know. Oh, yes. It's opening up now. There it is. They're feeling the pressure. We're going... Where are we going? Could just push that, but let's keep a clear head. Try to. Trying. Wouldn't be surprised if I see doubling. Oh my. And what if I just go here? What if I just hang that piece, huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And there's a cat. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, the 30 seconds. Okay. Well, that was good. Okay, but we played like trash. We played like trash. And the crazy thing was that white was doing very well up until here. White was doing very well. Though I was holding my own over here. I really was. Until there. But I knew I had the time pressure. Alright, Stockfish. I need to keep going. 1820. Oh, let's turn the sound off. Alright, standard, same stuff. Maybe we can even play better this time. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. I'm gonna get a free tempo. Kinda. Castle. Pin. That's an interesting move. Now I kind of want to go here, but I have a feeling takes. That's an interesting move. But I'm also tempted. Oh my goodness. This may not be the right idea. But let's see it. Let's see it. We'll give ourselves the challenge of trying to make this dark squared bishop useful. Something to think about. How much does white like their bishop? Not as much. What if I go here? That might not be right, but it seems good to me. Hops over here. I mean, maybe we win a few pawns? Black is a little better. I hope so. Yeah, the bishop is kind of trapped in by its own pawns. And granted, you know, I still have work to do to get my own bishop out, but... I think I can afford to collect some pawns. I think I can. I don't know if it's worthwhile. I'm kind of curious. What if I go here first? There could be, he could reroute, but I feel like I feel like this might not be a problem. Maybe. Oh, did I mess up? Damn. Hold on. Well, that doesn't do a damn thing for me. Well, okay, let's think about this. I think there's literally nowhere to go. Well, let's take this. Black took the initiative. We took something. I would not say black is better anymore. Alright. Times are getting desperate. I'm hoping for a back rank. Back rank not happening, looks like. But you know, anything is possible. Anything's possible. Let's get this out. Probably gonna double up, I imagine. If I could just win something, that would be great. That would be great. Looking at this, could be an issue maybe. Oh my, hard to say what to do here. That's an interesting move. Maybe I can just help myself to a pawn. Meager offerings. Scraps. I got into trouble with this bishop. Listen, I'm not tapping out if I'm down -3. Not yet. Now we might be getting into some trouble. Well, let's go. I can't take that, can I? Cannot. Let's go back down then. Don't have to. Don't have to. This is balanced. This is intense. I'm gonna have to get real lucky here. I'm going to go here. I'm gonna need... Oh no, the connector. That's what they're trying to do. Trying to connect. All right. I'm getting my first instinct is really just to get the bishop out. But it is very messy. Very messy. I'm a little worried. I'll try not to squirm too much, but not looking too great. Not looking great. Could get this out, I guess. I don't feel like I can move this rook. Not really. Could I go here? I don't know if that's a good move. I don't think so. I think honestly we're in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. This one is probably resignable. If I go here, takes. It's just not really working out. Not working out. Hard to say what to do. I'm just gonna make a move. Yep, do not have the move. Do I sack? I don't know. I feel like I don't have enough pieces for this to work. No, even that doesn't really work. It doesn't. If I go here... Yeah, no. I don't think so. Mm. Dang it. And it's just mate, really. Oof. I'm so sad. All right. That was a bummer. All right, all right. You know, I know when I'm beat. Yeah, no draw. And what was accuracy here? How well did we play? That was a struggle. 91.5. They really knew what they were doing. They really knew. That was a strong game. Yeah. We gotta know when we're beat, right? We do. Oh, finally, we get some sort of King's Indian. And now I feel more comfortable with this setup as white. So dang. We're not really making a lot of progress today, but we're trying. Alright. So what do we have here? Opening this up, I am assuming for the queen eventually. Probably go h3 just to prevent knight harassing my bishop. Bishop coming to e3. Taking advantage of f4 to hit a piece, make you move again. Wondering if I should also do b4. I don't feel like that's a very necessary move. It's not necessary. Oops. Well, you know what? I don't think that's the worst move. That can't be a great move. Let's go ahead and pry it a little bit. You know, I don't think I've ever seen this before. I got an idea. Maybe, I imagine they will take. No? Alright, well, we're gonna kick. There's not really anywhere for that knight to go. Except back, which is pretty bad. We could... I'm thinking. It's tempting to go right there, but I feel... I feel like maybe we'll get the most with this move. We'll plant this here. Alright, I don't like that move. I didn't see that one coming. Alright, so I wasted a move. That's a bummer. What I'm gonna have to do is regroup. I can't imagine that black feels secure there. In chess, if any upper middle level opponent castles quickly, the game becomes very difficult. I think I'd have to agree. I think I'm gonna have to agree. This is gonna be a rough game, for sure. And I've never seen b3 to support this pawn. I've never seen... It just looks intense. Alright, we're going for it. We're going for it. Right? And I see a nice little hole. Nice little hole. Ooh, is this gonna happen? Okay, so they found a plug. For now. For now. And I'm like, I guess I could take that. Let's think about this. Let's rewire. Cause I'm thinking this knight could also hit this. One bishop facing here. Covered. Alright. Huh. What the heck? What the... Oh my god. What this game is a headache. I'm telling you. I'm going to have to... There's got to be a good move here somewhere. I'm hanging on to this. I don't know if I like that move, but you know, that was the original plan, and I think we're just gonna take aim right here. I guess. Oh, I'm suffering. Absolutely suffering. Okay, gotta trade. Am I missing something? Can we just take this now? Probably gonna move something to cover this. I wish it wasn't struggling. There it is. What can I do here? Where's the move? Yes, they are very strong. They are making me nervous. Very strong. I don't like this, I don't like this at all. What if I go here? Takes. Do you think they'll remember? I think that could possibly work. I don't know. It might not either. Well, it seems like, I don't know if this works. Are we equal? Is someone better? Honestly, can't even tell. What a difficult game. I'm telling you though, I really want that bishop. And it's a hard call. If you were black, would you take the knight pair? Black does have a bishop pair. Hmm. They're probably better. Things are gonna open up. I think if I was black, I would take the knight. Mm-hmm. There they go. There they go. Well, what now? What if I did something wild like this? Takes. Takes. That just seems crazy. But I feel we'll see. We'll see. I mean, in material, it's even. But I don't know. I don't know about that. Someone's gonna make a bad move here somewhere. Okay, and let's think about the capabilities here. I mean, this could be a target. I could put this down. I don't know. I don't have any better ideas right now. Moving the knight. Ooh, opening. Opening. Let me move out of the way here. Could I could move that. And wow. Wow, wow. If I push this here, takes with check, that doesn't work out too well. I think we're just gonna hold. I hate to do that. This feels so passive. Is there a better place that I could set this? I'm gonna move. Jeez. I hate. Well, you know, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with my rook right there? Like, I don't really feel like I got a lot going on. Damn it. I wanted to get there. I wanted to get there. Um, let's just go here. Just to prevent. It's a weird move. Weird move. 2 and 2. Weird move. Oh, okay. I see. Hanging out right here, I guess. So one of us has got to make a mistake. And I just did. So that's a shame. It's the danger. Could kick that. I feel like that kind of worsens things for me. Probably gonna take right here. Maybe? I don't think that works out. Let's see. Looking at here again. Okay. That was not the place to be. I'm struggling. Yeah. I'm so over this. I'm so over this game. Okay. What if they go there? Wow. Ugh. Okay, okay. I don't think so. Oh my god, I don't think so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, come on now. Not good. Hmm. Wonder what they could possibly be doing right there. Eh. I need to make room to run? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Oh no. This is too painful. Okay, you know what? We resign. And where did we go wrong? $82.3, so they played pretty well. We went wrong where? That seemed really weird. So that was not a good move. So supporting this was the right move. I mean, yes, Black's position was pretty crowded. I think this wasn't a good move. I couldn't explain why. I think hmm. Yep, so and you know that was weird because I thought if I did something like that, this would become a problem. And that's just amazing that that would be anything. Because it doesn't feel very advantageous at all. But if I think about it, that's a possibility. But it wasn't even a good move. So what am I supposed to understand here? Oh, there could be a check. But that's like that is a lot. That is a ton. That's pretty amazing, actually. But you know, how do you see something like that? I don't know. I think maybe just like experience. Enough experience. These boards are so, like, these sort of positions are so tactically rich. Like, I don't know, it's pretty hard to see, I think. A lot of this stuff. Oh, really? Stockfish's immediate successor? It was. Where did I mess up? I think I became too obsessed with the positioning of the knights in this hole. And I think that's really where I eroded a lot of my advantage trying to maintain these pieces. Maybe I just got too attached to an idea and it wasn't even that good of a one. Like, I really didn't have to do that. But I wasn't really sure what else I could have done. So maybe I should give that a look. What could I have done? That was pretty much the losing move. It was bad. After that, there was so what are some alternatives? So that was a great move, apparently. I agree, it was pretty good. Was there... What could you have done? I think my second choice maybe would have been like... something like E3. Which is not the worst. But I feel like we spend so much time just kind of like piddling around, waiting for the other person to move. I don't know. That's tough. When you get to the point where you're like, I don't know what move you make. But lots of good stuff to learn from that. With real skill? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, easy. Easy to say. And then but I'm telling you, I have the most struggle. I have the greatest struggle playing um white. Black. Getting the pawn back. Nice. Not that it means anything. All right, we're just going for this. Surely I won't regret it. I won't regret the aggression, will I? They might even push. Oh, this is a little scary. I might have already made a mistake. I imagine that's going to be the move. Ooh. Let's go ahead and take that. Huh. All right, they let me out of it. For now. This is a possibility that I don't like. Now we're just being reactive. This is not great chess. Just gonna tuck that in there. I know I'm gonna have, I'm not gonna allow myself to be pinned right there. No, no way. But I guess I will give up a pawn. But I don't want to be pinned. I don't... Okay, let's think about this. If I go here, that is bad. Let's just go right here. I'm not doing too well on this one. Not at all. I feel like that's a good move. That's what I get for being too aggressive. I need a castle. Kind of too late for that move now. Don't think I understand. Hmm. Yeah, I'm really kind of put on the spot here. This is fine. Wow. They're really coming. I could go here. But yeah, let's try that. Surely I won't regret it. Though I guess we could grab that. Check. Not a problem. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Maybe there could be a free pawn. Oh, nope, they saw it. They saw it. But there's this. I'll be happy to take any bishop. Okay. Don't think I'll be punished too hard for that. A trade. How to feel about that? I don't know. Well, if I take it, then, you know, this diagonal opens up, and I don't think that's very good. Don't think so. This is a tough game. Wonder what happens here. Okay. I'm the bishop from your game. I'm seeing a tasty pawn? What are you talking about? A tasty pawn. I don't see it. No way. There's only one bishop. That pawn's not looking very good to me. No way. I don't see it. You know what? I'm just gonna hide out right here and hope something good shows up. I am nervous. You know, I feel like it's a pretty good square for a knight. What are they doing? I'm just gonna hop in. Get in on the action. Bishop, why are you here? Let's see. I don't like this bishop. I'm telling you, I don't like that bishop at all. But, I mean, maybe I could kick this, but it just seems so risky. Well, I don't know. Oh. Will I take the pawn? I don't think it'll hurt me too much if I do. I think I will be okay. I think so. Ah! Okay, I'm scared. Let's see. Okay. I could go there, but I feel the bishop will come here. So let's just go right here, I guess. We'll target a pawn. Oh, so aggressive. That is too aggressive. I don't like that at all. Stop it. Oh my goodness. I guess I gotta move it, right? We gotta move it. Oh. Alright. We can take this pawn. I think we can get away with it. Though I really need to do something with this bishop. Do not understand the move. Not a good idea to take. Hold on. Let's say I take this pawn. Takes. I don't think it really works. Like, I don't think that really works well. I'm going to defend this knight. And I'm going to do it well. Try to. Whoa. Alright, I'm frightened. Surely the attacks stop right here. No, they keep going. They keep going. And surely we can trade. Shoo. Alright. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is like eating up all my time. That's a weird move. Just give me one tactic. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. I guess I could have taken that. Oh my god. Oh no. This is a good move, I think. I don't know. You know, I think I'm doing pretty well. I think I'm doing good. Yep. Yes. Oh no. Yo. Okay. Surely this is not terribly dangerous. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness. Can we just trade? I only got 2 minutes left. Mm, mm, Okay. Oh no. Uh, this time crunch is really terrible. All right, let's just do this and go here. Black can win? Yes, yes we can. Okay, I'm gonna be scared and go here. This covers. This covers. Yes. I see the problem there. But you know what? I'm gonna go with this check, see what happens. I'm gonna... Oh my god, can I just go here? I don't know. Okay. Okay. There is a check here. I don't know if it's good. I don't think so. It's not good. We need to go here. Oh, I don't know. I'm struggling. That's an interesting move. Oh my god, he's trying to get me on time. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, I don't think I got this. I'm like +9. I should be able to figure this out. Should be able to figure this out. What? No, fine. I don't know. Don't hang. Oh god. Oh my gosh, let's just push it. All right. Ugh, my pre-move is not on. Ugh, can't believe this. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. I can't believe it. But it happens. Oh my goodness. All right. Listen, I don't belong in the 1700s. You know, I don't think I'm tilted yet. I don't think so. Okay. So far, so good. We'll get it this time. D4 is coming up. Okay. Probably trying to eventually get to a pen or something. Hmm. So I think at this point we can stop just right there. Thinking here, here. That's the goal. Oh, look at that. I think this is correct. Well, that really does. Let's do this. It looks risky, but I think it's fine. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, for sure. But, I guess we gotta take. We'll be getting rid of, this bishop, I think. Unless something else pops up. But I also don't really like that bishop either. But I'm gonna take a little bit of time, I think. I think I have time to make these moves. Okay, now we take. And let's go ahead and support that. All right. You know, I'm feeling okay about this. And I'm thinking I kind of want that bishop too, maybe. You can tell I don't really like the bishops. Hmm. Well, how to address that? Maybe I should just activate these pieces here. What if they push that? Or this? I think would be fine. This is a blunder. This? You know, maybe we could just stick that there and then kind of jump around. So I think, you know, maybe taking with the rook wasn't the worst move I could have made. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna hop around. Yeah, that could happen. I could take this, or I could move this here, which I think is more interesting. I mean, I guess this could happen too, but hmm. Ooh, did I just fork myself? I think I did. Hmm. Did I? No, no, no. I'm fine. I'm fine. I thought I did, but it's actually okay. Now I was thinking about taking this. It's very tempting. I don't know if white would fall for it. If they don't, then it's obviously a blunder. But I'm not going to assume that they'll fall for it. Oh, I just hung that. Just hung that. Maybe? Did I? If they take... I think it's only a problem if... I don't know. It's kind of complicated. Let's see. Mm-hmm. So I gotta take this. I don't think that works. Yeah, nobody really got anything for that. Nobody did. Now, they might try trading. I guess that wouldn't be the worst. I don't know if I'm in the best position for this endgame. But I'm telling you, my... Ooh, I don't know about that move. Because now we get to take an open file. I don't like that move. Dang. That's not a terrible move. Yeah, so I'm not really feeling like I'm going to hit my goal today of 1850, but that's okay. Don't really want to give that up. You know, I think that's just as bad for black as it is for me. Let's see. Probably gonna drop this. I would be surprised. I mean, I don't think they need to, though. Hmm. Does not do anything. Move forward some. I don't know what that move's about. I don't know what either of these moves are about. Hmm. Not gonna pay attention over there. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Let's go here. Okay. It feels like a pretty even game with the exception of time. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of tricky. How do I cover that? Well, let's go here. So many threats. This is fine. Okay, right here, I guess, is more the threat now. This is driving me nuts. Oh, hung this. This is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Because if I go here, then this comes here, and then that's mate, so rough. That is actually pretty close. That's still a possibility. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh man. I'm like, what is going on? Moving away from that. +4. Let's go for check. Let's go for I think I got time, so I'm just gonna go for check again. I think I'm gonna run for it. I'm running. Oh my god. Uh they're probably thinking maybe a check right there, but um yep. Jeez. Okay, let's go right there. Cool. Well, this is an insane game, I'm telling you. How? How? Okay, so this is a problem. So I'm like, I need to keep these checks up. If I go here, gotta keep the checks up. Let's go here. And then here. And then here. Bringing that over there. Almost took this. Oh my god. Can we come here? I could go here. And then there. Oh my god. Shoo, heck no, no rematch. All right, let's check out the accuracy of that. I did not feel too great about that, and we have 65.2, and I think this is a sign that I am done for the night. Oh my god, look at this. My my. Black had checkmate in 5. How did I escape that? Well, I knew if I went here, I was done for. Done for. Let's turn the sound off. All right. Whoops, I messed up that review. So that was a bad move. I did not realize. What could I have done differently? H3. Again, I guess I could have retaken back, and it really doesn't change the position. So, fair enough. Hopefully I can remember that next time. Let's turn this one down. Makes sense. I don't know why I keep messing this up. So that's actually good for me. Everything was looking good there. That was questionable and really slimmed down my advantage. I should have just aimed for the other bishop. Interesting. Wouldn't have thought to have moved that bishop yet again, because I feel I'd moved it a lot, but at the same time you didn't want to hang this pawn right here, so I guess that's why you would have moved that bishop, or that knight again. Not the best recapture. It's too ambitious. That was a blunder. So how is that supposed to... Oh my god, yes. That would have been killer. What would I have done? I guess taken that. But that would have been losing. So. How to navigate a position like that? Maybe just settle with taking the bishop. I wonder how good this would have done. I'd have had a slight advantage. That would have been a really tough game. And I didn't really like how, I didn't like this. Alright, so that was really messy, and I shouldn't have let my rook go on the rampage alone. Now, I did consider, when that happened, taking here. Amazingly, they didn't have to capture back here. But what if done something like this? Oh! Wow. Somehow I didn't consider that. Just take this. Check. Doesn't seem to do much. Buys time enough to collect this, I suppose. And the position was pretty equal. But tedious. Super tedious. Phew. And I thought I was doing pretty good. But I had some good games. Maybe challenging the file would have been best. Super tedious. That's what this game was. And then this madness happened. So it's surprising to me that that's seen as a blunder. Because otherwise, I guess opening up lines for the rook to coordinate with this was pretty bad. I see. Understandable. Okay, I see why that was bad. Oops. Shocking. But I think, yeah, my opponent was under some time pressure, so, that was difficult. And then that was a wild blunder. Game-changing move. Equalizes again. Back to losing. Hmm. Interestingly, it was pretty equal there, even though white was up a whole rook. Hmm. Oh my god, the ups and downs in this games. I was losing so many times. Oh wow. And that was a 63 move game. So that was absolutely exhausting. And I think I'm done for the night. We got 2 hours here, 2 hours and some change, and a lot happened. And ultimately, we lost Elo. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll give it another go next time. All right, and thanks for watching.